Thank you for joining me on the mat today. My name is Radiance, and we are going to hydrate our spines from a grounded position. So we're going to start by doing a few seated cat-cows. So finding yourself in an easy pose. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale, release. Bringing your belly button to your spine. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. On your next inhale, open your arms out, rise. Exhale, releasing, clasping them in front of your face. Finding one giant breath in here. Exhale, reaching further towards the front wall. On your inhale, we rise. Exhale, splitting your hands over towards the right, finding a nice side twist. Inhale, lengthen your spine, bringing the crown of your head to the ceiling. Exhale, looking over your back shoulder. Inhale, hands back up high into the sky. Exhale, over towards the left side. Bringing that right hip down. Inhale, we lift our head all the way to the crown of our heads. Exhale, twisting over towards our back shoulder. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we bow down in front of us, undoing our knees on the mat here, finding yourself in a tabletop position, swinging your hips from left and right. Having your fingers in a traditional position, your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Take a nice inhale in, lengthening your neck, your head up, chest to the air. Exhale, releasing, thinking as if a piece of string is grabbing you from the ceiling. Coming back into a neutral position, taking your hands towards the outside of the mat. Shift right and left. Coming back neutral, take an inhale in, lengthening your chest, open shoulders as magnets. Exhale, releasing, bringing your back to the ceiling. Switching your hands towards your fingers, towards your knees. Take an inhale, we rise. Exhale, we release. Bringing your hands facing each other. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Coming back into a neutral position. Pity pat those toes. Hey toes! Untuck those toes and give me a nice floating tabletop. We stay here understanding that we are strong and resilient. Our belly button presses through to our spine. Take a nice inhale in here. One more. Exhale, releasing your knees down to the ground. Untuck your toes. Lifting off the palms of your fingers. Bring yourself up towards your knees. Your pelvis tucked forward. Your heart open and your shoulders back and relaxed. Opening up your hands to the side. Maybe you're closing your eyes. Take a nice inhale in here. Exhale, release. Inhale one more time. Exhale, release. On your next inhale, we rise our hands up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to cactus open them and press back. A nice little back bend, our pelvis forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, opening up towards the left side. You do not have to go back, but I want you to open your chest up. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we release over towards the opposite side, opening up your chest here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, releasing your hands back behind you. Inhale, proud chest. Maybe you are using your shoulders as magnets. Take a nice inhale in here. Exhale, start to bow forward, sitting back, however more you can. Take a nice breath in, raising your fist to the ceiling. And on the exhale, releasing your hands down very gently, finding yourself in a child's pose, rocking right to left on each hip. Taking a nice breath in here and out. Releasing your head, maybe your third eye to the mat. Take a breath in and out. Shifting your weight back up into a nice tabletop position. I want you to bring that right leg right beside your right hand. Shifting your left knee back if you need to create more room. Maybe giving me a nice butterfly wing with that foot. And if you have blocks that feel good to you, you can also utilize your blocks. I want you to take a nice breath in, proud chest, proud head. Maybe you're going back, shifting your left foot or your left hip forward, right hip back. Take a nice breath in. Exhale, bow towards the ground on the inside of that leg. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we release. And continuing to do a few of these on your own, I want you to think of your hips as nostrils, as bringing all of the air through your body and through the fluidity of yourself and releasing through your hips as nostrils. Physically feel it in your body. And when you're done here, finding yourself back into a neutral position, take a nice inhale in. And on the exhale, if it feels good to you, coming down onto your forearms on the inside. It's okay if you need to rock out on the outside of that foot. Or maybe you're even coming down on blocks here, utilizing your blocks. Do what feels best to your body, knowing that you will get there with patience and discipline. We don't have to rush. We can use our breath as co-creators in this mission of excellence that we are doing with nurturing and caring for our bodies. Take one more breath in here. Exhale, releasing, coming back up, shifting back into a halfway split here. Maybe you're bringing your toe back and forth, left and right. But either way, find some freedom. Find that exhale to allow you to sit deeper. Take a nice inhale, rock up into this nice lunge, placing your hands down and bring yourself back into a tabletop position, rock left and right. Sit back onto a child's pose and come back up to an upward facing dog. Look left and right. Hydrating your spine, finding that breath, that freedom, that lovely movement. Coming back up into that four, coming on your left foot now. Maybe you're rocking out on the left side just a little bit to open up that hip. Maybe you're even coming back on your left or your right foot and your knee and your leg to open up. If you want to utilize your blocks, you can grab them now. Inhale, proud chest. Maybe you're shifting that right hip forward, left hip back. Inhale, big breath, all the way back, coming to find your edge. Take another inhale in. Exhale, release, we bow. Feeling your muscles move, inhale. Keeping those hips aligned. Exhale, bow. Allowing and feeling the breath through your hips. Inhale, we rise. Best one yet. Exhale, bow. All the way in. And then if it feels good to you, taking those blocks away or utilizing them to come down to your forearms. And it's okay if one side is greatly different than the other. We don't mind. So letting your breath take you there, releasing through your hips. We don't typically have them open like this, so there's grand and opportune times to allow ourselves to release. And those are these moments of stillness, of patience, of discipline. Coming back up here, and I want you to sit back into a halfway split. Ooh, feel all the yumminess, all the crunches and sounds. Maybe you're playing with your toes, bending it left and right. Take a nice inhale in. Maybe you're lengthening your spine here. Exhale, fold and sit. Honoring where you are, no matter what that may be. It's beautiful. Taking another big breath in here. Exhale, fold some more. And then coming back up into a nice runner's lunge here. So maybe one more opening of that hip. And bringing that leg back. Shifting your hips side to side. Notice the sensations within your body, what feels different. Doing some movements, some nice circle rolls. Understanding that your body greatly, greatly calls for you and it wants to tell you something. So listen to it. And sometimes it doesn't mean that you're listening for something bad. It can always be good things that we implement into ourselves. So it's a beautiful thing. Take another big inhale in, chest up, head up. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Last one, best one. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we release. Bringing your hands back, turning your feet into the front of the mat, taking yourself into a nice seated pose. Bring your hands on your shins. Take an inhale in, lengthen your spine, bring your neck and head back, opening your heart and your chest. Exhale, fold, curving your back, belly button into your spine. Inhale, we open. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. And on this release, continue to exhale, slowly leaning back vertebrae by vertebrae until you're all the way down on the mat. Opening up your heart, maybe wiggling into whatever space feels good to you. Take an inhale in, bringing both knees to your chest. Rocking side to side, allowing your feet to dance and play and have some recess. Take a big breath in and out, bringing your knees over towards your left side for a nice supine twist. Opening up your chest by bringing your right arm out towards the right. Looking over towards that side, taking a nice breath in. Out. Cartwheeling our legs over towards the opposite side. And then, oops, allowing ourselves to be here. Bringing out that hand and resting. Maybe closing your eyes, relax. And on the next cartwheeling, we're opening up our hips completely. Bring our pointer finger and our middle finger around our big toe for a happy baby. Opening up our hips. Using exhales to come, maybe you are rocking side to side. Maybe you're bending one leg and straightening the other. Just seeing what feels good, what may be tight, what sensations your body is telling you, so that you know how to occupy it and be the best manager of it. So releasing your legs down to the ground. Maybe you're ending your practice here in a Shavasana state. Maybe your hands are up for receiving, down for grounding. We're not going to be here long, but I want you to just simply be and stay here as long as you need. And think about the ways in which we can always remain grounded within our lives. The ways in which we can always raise the bar and reach new heights, yet still have an element of groundedness within us. Think about those moments that you can implement in your own life daily. And those habits that we want to implement or the bad habits that we want to transform. Take a nice inhale in. Exhale, releasing, opening up your eyes, wiggling your toes and fingers. Or you can stay where you are, but ultimately, I want you to always remember that you deserve everything that you desire. So go out there and do the best that you can do and be the best that you can be. And that ranges every day. But today is the time that matters. So stay hydrated. My name is Radiance. Thank you for flowing with me today. Peace.